a lazy step on the football field, and that's something that I'm trying to ingrain in my players.
What did you see from Auburn's secondary? If you look at them,
You know, Auburn's secondary is outstanding. Their defense is outstanding. It's going to be interesting to me, how they're going to play us, how exactly what they're going to do. We got a good look at the Clemson tape. Van Gorder's a guy that spent time with the Atlanta Falcons, and so certainly we're looking at some things there, trying to study the path and the history of Van Gorder.
Tim, do you kind of go by the theory that NFL guys tend to play a little bit more press man and blitz a little bit more once they get back into the college game because that's just what they do when they were in the pros?
I just think the game of football is personnel driven, and you better fit your system to your personnel. If you don't, you're going to get your tail beat, and so I think he's an extremely smart coach. I think he's a sharp guy, veteran, experienced guy who's going to certainly fit the personnel of the system. He's not going to ask them to play man coverage if they can't. He's not going to ask them to do things that they can't. And so I think, and that's the thing about Auburn doesn't try to recreate the wheel defensively. Auburn is very sound, fundamental defense with 11 guys chasing the football on every snap.
Have you seen the kind of humility from this group you want to see? Because you had, 6 or 7 guys with 2 catches or more, but nobody with more than 3. They understand that's probably how it's going to be along the game.
Well, there's great balance. And, here, the heat is going to take its toll on our players. We've got to be able to run guys through. And I was really pleased that everybody was involved. I got everybody involved, and I'm going to have to keep doing that as the season progresses. We're going to have some kids get hurt. Mentality is next man up. Okay, we've got no excuses not to perform in the game. Okay, that's our deal. Okay, when we line up, we're going to execute and we're going to win.
I'm a little late to this party, but how did you enjoy the first game?
It was nothing short of amazing. The dog walk was something that I'll remember for the rest of my life. It was absolutely special. The love and the pride that the state of Mississippi has for the Bulldogs. It was really, really special. And the crowd, I thought, at the game was outstanding. And I know our people are going to step it up this week, too. We're going to step it up as a football team, and our crowd's going to step it up as a crowd. And Saturday in our stadium is going to be it's going to be good.
You go smooth from a coaching standpoint?
Yeah, it was very smooth. Dan's been great to me. I've been force-fed the offense and learned it, pretty fast. And the intricate details, the nuances, I'm still learning. But again, I'm where I need to be for my players. And we're in this thing together. We reflect each other, and I think that's really important that my players reflect my personality, a hard-nosed physical personality. And receivers tend to want to be more of a finesseful type of group, but we want to take a hard hat mentality to what we do.
You talk about all those guys